94.3 WCYY. What's up, good friends? Classic alternative, new rock. It's a commercial-free weekend, and always excited to be, well, a block over at the Civic Center for big rock shows. And a big one tonight, Music is a Weapon returns to Portland. Disturbed, Korn, In This Moment, and of course Sevendust returning to Maine, where we love them to be, man. It's Mark. It's well, we're backstage here with a good friend. It's only been about 6 months or so. It's Lajon from Sevendust.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Well, last time you guys were here, it was we were in the middle of nowhere, a little further north, up in Maine, and it was hot. And if I can paint the picture for you, 11,000 people in about 11 porta potties. You remember that? Oxfest?
I tell you what, it was one of the best times to actually come in and try to get the bus down to where the backstage was at, and everyone was screaming, and it was like love right from the beginning. Man, we had a great time. It was awesome. We can't wait to do it again. Please have us back.
Well, let me start off by saying this, is that, you know, I talk about on air, you know, there's certain bands that Maine loves, is serious about. And when they come back, there's a lot of love for them. There's a lot of requests for them. Just steady favorites. And there's just a couple, to me, that I think are right up at the top. Sevendust is always one. You have a lot of people here that love this band, man.
Thank you very much, man. That makes us feel at home and like family. Like I've always said, you guys have been under our belts with us the whole time since the beginning, man. You guys have never, always shown us love and always turned out and had an incredible energy from the State Theater to wherever we played.
Well, talking about the beginning, we're actually if you open up that door, we're diagonally across the street from where you guys were the first time. It's called the Asylum.
Oh yeah, the Asylum. I remember that, of course. Yeah, man. I actually remember, I believe, pulling up and it was snowing like it is today, about a million years ago.
What was that? Was that June?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, you gotta be kidding me. But it was a beautiful time, and to still be able to be around, man, and have this love. I mean, what more could you ask for? You guys are making our dreams come true.
Well, I'll tell you, I have some friends that were there for that show. I wasn't around for that show, but I had some friends, and everybody always had good things to say. They said, you know what, those guys caught up with us. They spent some time with us and hung out with us. They were real people, and I think that's definitely been part of your reason for the longevity, definitely in Maine. For you, man, 14 years with records, what do you attest to what's kept this band around in terms of sound and you know, you're going through years of technology and industry changes. For you, Lajon, what's kept this band so strong over these years?
I think just the brotherhood that we have within ourselves and the love of music, which I don't know what the heck I would be doing if I wasn't doing this. So it's in us, and we made a promise when we first started Sevendust to be together through the downs and through the hard times and the good times, man. And you know, even when we didn't have a record label and didn't have any money in the bank and still toured, we knew that we weren't going to break this band up, and I think that's what's made us even stronger. You know, it's just sticking together.
Yeah. This is the 8th record.
Yes,
if you pick up the record, you get this DVD. You got to check out this DVD. The documentary about the making of this record is super cool. I watched this thing a few times, and I noticed there's something special about when you guys made this record. You went to Chicago. You spent a lot of time together in this particular building where Johnny K produced the record.
That's odd that you say that. He was there last night. He showed up and was in the dressing room. We never knew he was going to be there. He's doing the Stain album, so he was like an hour away. So Johnny K showed up. Yeah, man, that was an experience. Groove Master Studios. And it was so cold. It's like now everything is cold. Cold Day Memories, perfect. You know, we locked up in the studio and we really focused on the album. Clint was back, so there was a lot of energy on having the original lineup back. And we just, you know, banged it out, man. It was great. And Johnny K was awesome to work with.
One thing I noticed was that you didn't, they talk about is everybody got out and had their fun. Of course, Morgan, I heard he turned out to be the king of Chicago or something like that.
That's self-proclaimed, by the way. No, I didn't leave. I just, you know, I might have went to dinner once or twice, but you know, when I'm in that studio mode, I guess the zone, I didn't want to leave it. You know, I felt like I just needed to be there, and it was an incredible energy there, so I was able just to try to latch on to that.
It's a great record, man, no doubt about it.
And I wanted to get home because it was freezing cold.
No doubt about it. Hot Lance, I gotta get back there.
Yeah.
Sure. This tour is great. I mean, Disturbed, Korn, In This Moment. How's things been going so far?
Man, let me tell you, it's great. It's one of the better tours we've been on. It's a long time in waiting. I like to thank Disturbed for, you know, keeping to their word and bringing the brothers out like us, which is cool, man. And to be able to tour Korn, you know, we've always played radio shows with them, but never a lineup like to this caliber. And it's great, man. We're having a great time, and I hope everyone enjoys the show.
You guys are heading over to Australia pretty soon.
Yes, sir. The Soundwave Tour, which I'm very interested in seeing us along with 30 other bands, Slayer, Iron Maiden, 30 Seconds to Mars, and just cats like that.
It's a hell of a plane ride, man.
Not only do I not like flying over, because I'm up in the air and I'm like, can we let the plane rest and get a new one? How long have we been in the air?
Stop for a minute.
Can we just take it down? No, it's just cool though. Qantas, they rock. They've never had an accident. What's up?
We're about a week away from the Super Bowl. Let me ask you, what the hell happened to the Falcons? What happened? What happened to the Falcons?
See, why you gotta go there?
I mean, it's been a rough year.
I know, man.
Bobby Cox
Well, let me tell you
the
about
Falcons.
I'm gonna tell you something funny. I ended up rewriting the Falcons on Top song. We did the song that they came into the Georgia Dome. We did a video with 12 of the cheerleaders, and they won every game except for I think the last two. Whatever. So we thought that we had something to do with the good energy. They did a great job, and I thought my boys were gonna go, but I hate that they didn't. But man, I'm telling you what, I'm still a fan, and I like the franchise right now, and I think they're gonna grow even more.
I think they set themselves up for a good
year.
They got good years to come.
At least they're gonna play the song for 3 more years. So that's
besides Australia coming back, finishing another leg of the Music as a Weapon tour, talk a little bit about going into the summer and a little bit of the year.
It's something that's getting ready to happen that we just got a call about that looks like it's gonna be really cool, but I'm not supposed to say anything about it. But it's a real cool band that a lot of people like from California.
Okay.
A bunch of dudes are really cool. I think y'all might know.
Okay. Something to come for later in the year.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, listen, man, in all honesty, thank you guys. I know this is part of a package tour, but it's great to have you back in Portland, not only in Portland, back in Maine, but in Portland, man. People love this band a lot. They've been with you guys over the years. Seeing you up north, out in the heat in the summer, and now being able to hang out with you guys and sweat it out in the cold. We appreciate you guys coming back and always keep a Maine in mind. I talked to Morgan this summer, and he had great things. He always spoke well of Portland, so we appreciate you guys coming back, man.
Portland is home to us, man, and thank you guys for all the love and support. And can't wait. I don't want to leave ever. So it's awesome. Right on.
Hey, it's Mark for 94.3 CYY backstage at the Civic Center. Music is a Weapon lands in town tonight. Talking with Lajon from Sevendust. Right across the street, Sevendust played their first show in Maine. We're actually, after the show tonight, we're having an after show over there with 3 great local bands. You should check this thing out. It's only $1 to get in. So when you get out of the Civic Center, just walk across the street, man. Whitcomb, Clubber Lang, Beyond the Fall. And we're going to wrap it up big time over there at the Asylum afterwards. Let's get into it now with Sevendust. It's Waffle. It's 94.3 WCYY on your radio.